you degenerates? Welcome to another episode of Randy's Rants. If you ain't listened to this podcast, guess what? You're a fucking asshole, and I hope the devil pops fingers in your asshole. Because guess what? This is going to be the #1 podcast in all of the world here to come in the next few years. So guess what? All right? Get your balls, put them in your fucking hand, get a glass of fucking whiskey, a cup of coffee, and sit down for a fucking listen. All right, guys? Because this is going to be a good episode. And I know y'all fucking... we've been kind of lagging it, but guess what? It's the fucking holidays.
Yeah.
I don't want to do too many episodes. I kind of want to take a break a little bit. Why? Because it's the fucking holidays.
And there's
There's so much other shit that I want to do.
There's so much liquor we can drink in a podcast. Like, damn, give our liver a break.
Yeah, guys.
Jeez.
All right. So before all that, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in to this fucking episode. And I'm sorry for cursing. Okay. And the devil thing, I'm sorry. I didn't really mean that. It just came out. All right. It's like the saying says, I trust everybody, but it's the devil inside them I don't trust. The bad side came out of me at that point. But I'm
Where'd you get that from? I could have sworn I heard that
Italian
from
Job.
Lord of the Rings?
No, Italian Job.
Oh, Italian Job.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
All right, but thank you guys, man. Thank y'all for joining us. Let's go back to normal.
Yeah. That was good, though, man. A little hyped up. Change it up a little bit.
Shut up.
All these people, fuck you. All these people mess up to talk about the same thing. And you kind of mixed it up, It's cool. That was nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
You're right, Alan. It is cool.
Yeah.
So what's new, man?
A lot of shit is new, man. Thanksgiving was just a little while ago. Got fat.
Oh, you're not fat.
I got fat. I gained like 10 pounds.
I don't see it. You look
but
thinner.
I'm now
500 pounds. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. Nah, I don't blame you. I gained a little weight too.
If anybody here is 500 pounds, it's you. But
That's mean. Stop with the fat shaming, all right? It's bad. I know you're now Latinx.
I'm like...
You're Latinx now. You want people to call you... You're no longer Hispanic. You're Latinx.
I'm not Latinx.
But you can't be offending people, man, all right?
I'm not Latinx. Shut your mouth.
Okay, what the fuck is Latinx? What the fuck is that? Why is everybody talking about that shit right now? What the fuck is that?
Well, no one's really talking about it anymore. It used to be an in thing.
No, I saw it. You sent it on. You put it on your Instagram. Something about Latinx. And
well, it was a fucking thing that they said. They were like, "Oh, this is how many people, Hispanic people or Latinos, actually use Latinx," and it goes to show that really nobody really uses that shit.
But
if anything,
what does it mean though? Like, are you like is that like a first, second generation Mexican?
Transgender, maybe. I don't know.
What the? Who came up with this shit?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I've never heard that saying. That sounds weird.
You're weird.
You're weirder, but I don't know why you started calling people Latinx, Randy. You need to stop doing that if you don't know what it means.
No, I don't know. That's just something used, but I honestly think it didn't work with Latinos because we're just like, the fuck they call us Latinx? It's like, the fuck? What is that? It doesn't sit right with our language.
Yeah, exactly.
Latinx? That just sounds stupid. No.
It sounds like a bad club that went bankrupt.
Yeah.
Like a bad club that went bankrupt.
Nobody went to it.
Now it's a rundown building.
It's a dump.
Homeless people take dumps in there. There's like needles.
Squatters.
There's squatters there. And like that cheap beer, what's it called? Keystone Light cans everywhere. Like a dump. Literally like just a dump. Once you see Keystone Light cans, it's a dump.
It's a dump.
It's a shitty beer. It's too watered down.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know who came up with that whole Latinx. It's just dumb, but
it's probably those weirdos on Twitter or some shit.
I wouldn't fucking doubt it, dude. There's a lot of weirdos on Twitter.
Like there's some people who get mad if you call them Hispanic. How is that offensive?
It's just weird.
How do we called? Oh, you don't call me Hispanic. I'm not Hispanic.
Then what are you?
And it's funny because wait, your parents are from Mexico. You're born here. Technically, you're a pocho. Then how can you get offended by calling yourself Hispanic?
That's like calling someone whose parents are European, oh, he's Spaniard. Or he's European.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's just weird.
Oh.
I don't know why people get offended by that.
People are just weird. I don't understand the world nowadays.
Yeah, exactly. All these weird labels, people coming out, and people get offended. Like the other day, I was at a store, and I was like, "Oh, thanks, Chief." and he like looked like he thought like he thought he was like he looked Native American, but I didn't say chief as like you're Native American. I said, oh, what's up, chief? I call everyone chief. He's like, that because I'm Native American? Like, no, I call everyone chief. You could have been a white person. I call you chief. But I was like,
are you saying chief or cheap?
Chief. Like,
cheap?
What's up, chief?
Like cheap? Like he's very cheap?
No, like a chief. Like the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, I thought you said cheap. That's right.
No, that'd be weird. I'd be calling people cheap. Hey, what's up, cheap? Hey, it actually sounds kind of like Irish a little bit, huh? Cheap. Hey, cheap. No, but yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it's because the holiday season. Or why do people write Happy Xmas?
Because people don't
just
like
say Christmas. What is with the Xmas? What the fuck is it with X now?
I don't know.
I mean,
it's like the
Latin
whole
X.
They don't want to say Christ because Christmas has Christ in it, so it has
Christmas,
to do with religion.
Xmas.
I don't know.
Like everything's X now. XX Tentacion, like X this, X that, and
I
then
think,
there was X.
I think people are trying to be like X-Men. That's what
X-Men. You see what? I think it's gonna be 2022. People are a little like weirded out right now. Like it's a weird time. Maybe the freaking Mayans got it wrong. You know, the world's gonna end 2012, but it was actually 2022, or some bullshit like that. Some shit.
I don't even know that's. How do we even know that's what the Mayan calendar says? How do I know it's a translation hour?
I think that's crazy. Because a lot of people back in 2011 and 2010, they were all getting freaked out by, 2012, the Mayan calendar ends. But it really was, the answer was in front of them the whole time. What is it, your blood sugar low? You have that thing that keeps a track of your blood sugar, right?
I don't have that shit. The fuck?
Oh, I thought it went off when your blood sugar got too high.
Shit. I don't got blood sugar, bro. I'm not like you.
I'm just saying, I thought you had that.
No.
Okay, back to then. They didn't know.
You literally just said black.
Back to then. And then it was like the calendar, all it did is just restart itself. That's all it did.
Yeah,
like every calendar.
Is weird.
I don't know why people were trying to do all these mass suicides and shit. Like the world didn't end. It's like that Y2K shit. Nothing happened.
I don't know. But, all right. But let's go into some other details because I'm going to say some hurtful truths right here. You know, this is going to hurt both of us. Has to do with the Oregon Ducks.
Oh, jeez.
Back-to-back Utah losses. You know, they had no wide receivers. A lot of the players out. So
yeah, you lost 25 players to injuries, you know.
Got their asses kicked.
Yeah.
Then comes the news that Mario Cristobal's leaving.
Yeah.
After 4 years. Because he got the job in 2017.
He's going to Miami, which eventually they'll have a bad record. He'll be fired.
Piece of shit. I fucking hate you.
But we wish him the best, though.
I don't. He's an asshole. Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, it's just what this happens, man.
It's college football.
You can't blame him too, because he also went to the school. So it's just like another achievement to coach the school you went to, even played for.
But let's be honest, it didn't work good for the last coach to left to Florida.
Oh, Willie Taggart. But the thing is,
let's be honest.
But the thing, look good. Yeah. But the thing is, though, Taggart only stayed at Oregon for a year.
That's true.
Cristobal at least was there 4 years.
Yeah, you're right.
Gave us 2 Rose Bowls.
Gave them 2 Rose Bowls, not us. We weren't on the team.
You forgot. Oh, what? I'm from Oregon, so I can say that because on my birth certificate says Oregon. I forgot yours says Washington.
Yeah, but I'm a fan of Oregon, though.
Again, I was born in Oregon. It says on my birth certificate. So, I can say stuff like gave us because I was born in Oregon.
You don't play for the team. It can't be us. You don't play for them.
I did not know I'm playing to maybe one day transfer and become an Oregon Duck, at least for a semester. So technically, I can't say that. And that may be in the fucking works.
You're not going to transfer to Oregon, Randy.
You sure about that?
The only Oregon school you're going to transfer is the Oregon School for Special Learning People.
What do you got wrong with special learning? Now you got. Well, why are you coming at special learning? Why
you didn't let me finish. Special learning for really intelligent people. Let me finish first.
First off, you had all the time to finish. I gave you a little pause. You didn't finish it until I started saying.
Yeah, because you started freaking breaking, talking, and breaking my concentration.
Fuck your concentration.
Do you really want to do an online course? Or what do you want?
I wouldn't mind.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
Everybody's doing that online stuff. You can do
maybe
Zoom?
Go to the campus once a month, once a week. I would not mind that at all. I'd fly in.
You're gonna be like that one movie with Tom Hanks when he goes back to you're gonna be Tom Hanks.
Hell yeah. Now, but yeah, so we got that going. So we'll see how they do in the Alamo Bowl. They got to play Oklahoma, but I'm not looking forward to it.
Nah, I think Oregon's gonna win.
I don't know, man. When you have so many wide receivers still out.
Yeah, you're right. Injuries is a
hold on.
motherfucker.
You also got Thibodeau.
Yeah,
he's gonna go to the draft, so you're not gonna have.
Yeah, but you can't blame him. You know.
I know. I'm not blaming him, but I'm saying you're not gonna have someone who's a key pass rusher, who's key to freaking giving you plays like the last Utah game. The offense was part of some of those interceptions. I mean, the defensive line.
Yeah. Oregon's got to be careful, man, because USC got that new coach, and that guy's bringing like 5-star recruits from everywhere.
Hell yeah. But
I think in the long term, it's going to...
I saw a badass picture, though, where it showed Penei Sewell hugging, I think, his brother, his cousin, when they beat Utah. And then they showed another photo where that brother is hugging the other brother that plays for the Ducks.
Well, it's a family. Like, it's a family affair.
No, but it's like one won, the other lost.
Mm-hmm.
Now the other lost, the other won.
Mm-hmm.
But part of me kind of doesn't want Utah to win that, just because the other Soul brothers are, because they're pretty cool players. I don't even know them, but they seem cool.
Did you say you wanted Utah to win?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're not a fucking Duck fan. What the fuck are you saying?
But they're also a Pac-12 team.
Who gives a shit?
So you want to see?
You wanted to see Utah beat Oregon?
No, I'm talking about Utah beat Oklahoma.
Utah's not playing Oklahoma.
I mean, beat fucking Ohio State. That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, your blood sugar's really low. I'm worried.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
Yeah, drink some coffee.
Yeah, I am feeling a little. Tough.
Yeah, you look bloated. Your mind is not where it's at. No, I'm joking. Nah, but I wish them the best. But they're gonna get their ass kicked by Ohio State. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's the truth.
I don't know, because they're also losing their freshman quarterback.
Who?
The guy from Ohio. Ohio quarterback. One of their quarterbacks is transferring out, and I think
that guy never played.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it's the one.
He never played. I've one game for Ohio.
Oh no! I'm thinking about the Oklahoma guy. Remember when Oklahoma
Rattler?
Yeah,
but he already has been out for 4 games, so he was already out of the system. So
that's I got mixed up. That's why.
Yeah, blood sugar. Yeah, I understand.
All right, fucking shut your fucking mouth with your blood sugar, okay? All right,
Randy. I know you don't have high blood sugar, dude. You exercise like a lot, so I know you don't have that.
I know you haven't.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
Yeah, you do. I saw the strips. The sugar blood strips that you test yourself with.
Those aren't mine?
That you stick the needle up your butt.
Now you're offending all the people with diabetes.
No, I'm not.
Hey, which might come to an end in the future.
Ooh, good idea. Yeah, I was reading this study. And, I guess they're going to... I forgot how exactly it was. Because I only read a little piece of it because I was at work. But I guess it's a type of drug or new medication that can help reverse type 1 diabetes.
That's
help people regulate their own insulin. It's actually something really, really promising.
That's actually good, because diabetes, honestly should be a crisis for the U.S. and in Mexico.
And also, hold up. There's more. This one's a screamer. It's about being able to I don't want to say silence, but what's that scientific word? To silence, to like...
Oh, be quiet.
No. It's like your genetics. Like you can suppress a gene that causes hunger. They call it the hunger gene or something like that.
Like a gun suppressor. Like
yeah.
You don't hear it.
So this is supposed to make people less hungry.
Yeah.
It's supposed to suppress that hormone.
Yeah.
They call it the hunger hormone. That's what it was.
That's true. You know what? And honestly, I saw a documentary the other day about a town in Oaxaca. About all these people, all they do is drink Coke every day. Have you seen that on YouTube? Watch it. It said Coca-Cola and Oaxaca. Put that on YouTube and see the 20-minute documentary. Like diabetes rates there. Everyone who dies in that town is because diabetes. Dude, people drink so much soda there. Soda is cheaper than water.
Oh my God.
And honestly, that's the silent killer. It's getting bad in Mexico. Diabetes rates are going through the roof in Mexico.
This is why y'all should start drinking stevia. Maybe we should start taking stevia.
Honestly, literally, man, diabetes rates in Mexico and the U.S. are skyrocketing.
Zevia. The Zevia soda. That's what we need.
People need to do something though, because it makes sense. Because Mexicans drink soda for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, man.
But not only
it's
that,
bad.
Is that Mexico's a huge sugar and carb diet.
Exactly. You got chips, churros,
sugar in your coffee,
everything.
Love
like
all that.
But honestly, there's this town like that literally
tortillas.
Like these ladies, like
rice.
Old these like grandma ladies were going through like a liter of soda a day. We all know that's not healthy. Even if Mexican Coke is better than
that's
American
the thing,
Coke.
though. I think it's just a lack of knowledge and people's discipline to change their diet.
People are a scientist was saying that most people in that area all of them are developing diabetes because they've suffered from malnutrition since they were children, right? So as they got older, they're exposed to chips and all the saturated fat and carbohydrates, and that basically.
But see, that's my point.
Shot their
lack of
diabetes
knowledge.
rates.
Lack of knowledge.
That is true. Like they should give out pamphlets about what happens if you do not control your diabetes. Like, let's say you lose your eyesight, you lose your legs.
But see, this is why...
Like, they might get wooden legs, peg legs.
But see, this is why it's up to kids. There's a point in our life we stop becoming children and we start becoming the parents of our parents. Because you have to understand, as we grow older, we get new information that we have to pass down to our parents.
But do you think they should be like, what do you think they should do, like print pamphlets of like what happens to you when you have diabetes?
Maybe not pamphlets, but like discuss it with them. Hold classes where people are actually talking, because
people who have it
kind of like it, yeah.
Like,
but also,
you know, in middle
have to understand,
school,
you can't just have a pamphlet and hand it to someone who doesn't know what the fuck jack shit you're saying, who doesn't understand.
Okay, I get you. Make a small DVD,
kind of. But you're better off having people go to these towns and talk about diet, talk about all this.
They should, honestly. Literally, that town, like half of the people that area, all of them have diabetes.
Like right here. You know what's good for blood pressure? Olive tea leaves, or just olive leaves. You can buy olive leaf extract from Vitamin Shop. 500 milligrams. Extracted into little capsules.
That'd help.
Guess what? Mom had
why doesn't the government be like,
hold on, Mom had high blood pressure. I went, got some pills, boom. Guess what? Doctor even says, I don't know what you're doing, but keep fucking doing it. You got no blood pressure now. It is all gone.
Home remedies.
But it's people, we just need to get more information out there.
Yeah, but you understand, this is a very rural area with a lot of indigenous people. Like, there's a lot of native tongues that people don't know. Like, how do you make the pamphlets out of each native tongue?
This is why you make sure the kids learn. There's ways to be done. Don't find one way for all.
Like Kids Bop.
No. Why do you think I said there's a time in our lives we stop?
Okay, so I gave you right now. I'm gonna give you Rennie. What do you think to stop diabetes in Mexico? Like, what was your like 3 things what you would do? Say it right now, Dr. Phil.
Teach people about health, what carbs do to your body, how it affects your blood sugar. Tell people to lay off sugar, lay off soda, more water, less soda. Learn to drink coffee with just milk, no sugar. Maybe teach them, not teach them, but get alternative sugars like monk fruit, stevia.
That's true. No, that's true. They should
vitamins, multivitamins.
You have to lay away from junk food. There's a lot of indigenous people do different languages, so you really got to put money into it to come up with like the pamphlets and the DVDs.
Yeah, but you have to understand,
and like shows.
But kids come up learning multiple languages already now in this day and age.
Like in the movie Coco, in the real.
Shut your fucking Coco ass up and listen to what I'm saying.
Let me at least.
The way you get to these fucking communities, you go through them. You go through the kids. The kids are the key.
Sheryl Crow, calm your ass down. All right. In the movie Coco, before it was edited for the kids version,
fuck you,
Coco had diabetes.
No, he shut the get the fuck out of here, bruh.
Listen, you asshole. I saw the comments on Reddit. The real Coco, the kid has diabetes.
What the fuck is real Coco?
The Coco, the movie, but they had to edit it out. They like, we can't spread
Shut
that.
up. You're fucking full of shit.
Hey, it's just a conspiracy on the internet. I'm just repeating it. If it's true,
And you
I don't
believe
know if it's
everything
true.
you read on the fucking internet? You're the same stupid people I talk about.
So you're saying diabetes is fake? You saying that's fake now, huh?
No.
Yeah, that's what you are. You're saying diabetes
I'm
is fake.
saying you're
People have died from diabetes,
Bro,
all right?
Why do you gotta say the most stupid fucking shit? This is why we lost some listeners, because of your fucking stupidity. Hold on. I'm talking about actual problem. And Max, you over here, you come about with this Disney fucking Coco, talk about a fucking theory you heard on fucking Reddit. That is what I'm talking about. That is the bullshit nobody wants to hear. Nobody wants to hear about this theory on Reddit about Coco. He had diabetes, whatever this is.
Okay.
Nobody wants to hear that.
All right.
So don't mention nothing.
Hold up.
From here on out, I don't want to hear nothing that you say comes from Reddit. I don't want to hear nothing that you heard on a blog. All right? I want actual facts, not bullshit.
All right, Hillary Duff. Let me tell you something. Can we agree that diabetes is a problem?
Can
we agree on that?
I've never disagreed with that. I disagree with your bullshit Coco story.
Can you let me speak? All right?
You say that.
Let me
hold on.
speak.
You say that fucking Coco story or any Reddit blog, I am gonna fucking get up and I'm gonna punch you in your balls.
Okay. Hold up.
I'm gonna punch you in your balls.
All right, just stop.
I'm gonna
it.
punch you in your balls.
Diabetes is a problem.
I never disagreed with that.
Okay, all right. Now let's talk about all the celebrities that we lost because of diabetes. Let's be smart.
I never disagreed with that.
A lot of famous people have died of diabetes.
Of course, I never disagreed with that.
Okay, let's sound off. Viscera, the WWE wrestler, diabetes.
Yeah,
What's
that
it called?
A tough one.
That was a rough one.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
And then what's it called? That one actor died of diabetes too.
What actor? There's a lot of actors.
Oh, what's his name? I forgot. But he must have died of diabetes. But at least you know that diabetes is a problem.
I never said it wasn't. Nobody said it wasn't a problem.
But if they actually did, if Disney would be, hold up, stop that. Let me hear my idea.
No.
It's just an idea. But if Disney would come up with some like cartoons for like people in Latin America to let them know about their culture, like, yo, man, let's not drink Coca-Cola.
Okay. Yeah.
Yo, let's not drink Mountain Dew or chips or Doritos. Let's cut back, and just drink more water. If you live in a town where soda is cheaper than water, then the government has failed, because people should be provided with drinking water. That's all I'm saying. You fucking over here get all crazy and saying all these weird conspiracies.
Wait,
I'm just repeating some things I saw on Reddit. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
That's my point, though. Why are you repeating something on Reddit that's not been proven? That is my issue. You talk about Coco, how Coco before the movie, but they edited it out. Sounds like a load of fucking horse shit, and you know it's a load of horse shit.
It's just a theory, Randy. You don't have to take it or believe it.
Yeah, but I don't want my listeners listening to this bulach that you're saying.
You say that you care about
facts.
the listeners.
I do, but I want actual facts. Not, I listened to this thing on Reddit. You sound like the same.
I didn't listen to it. I read it. Get it right.
Bro, if there was an audio, you would have listened to it.
Okay, but let's just agree. Let's agree to disagree that diabetes is a problem.
I'm never going to agree to disagree that diabetes is a problem.
Let's agree to disagree.
You know what? I'm fucking done with your games. We're switching this fucking thing. We're going to another topic because you're pissing me off.
Am I pissing you off, or I'm just giving you facts?
You're not giving me facts. You said something off Reddit about Coco. Coco had diabetes before the movie, but they edited it out.
You know, the Egyptians believe that diabetes came from like a weird Egyptian god.
I believe that, but we're not talking.
The Egyptian god was glucose. But yeah, okay, go on, go.
Bro.
All right, just go.
Just shut up. Just shut up. Okay.
Just a theory.
Just shut up.
Theory of relativity. Internet research.
Shove that theory up your ass.
Galactic traveling.
No.
Okay. So what else would you want to tell? You don't want to talk about diabetes no more.
I do want to talk about it, but don't bring up bullshit. My thing was, as kids are the next ones to teach their parents about how to change their lifestyle.
But don't you think kids these days are a little bit like...
Talking about the smart kids.
Isn't every child smart?
No.
Can we agree on that?
Fuck no. When I was a kid, I was kind of dumb as hell.
No, Rennie, you were not dumb.
Yeah, I remember you in high school. You were even dumber than me.
No, I was actually pretty smart.
Yeah, I think you're pretty smart.
I got honors in math.
Bro, you literally said last episode, not even last episode, on the episode of Tots, you said you bought your degree with $30. How does that fucking say you're smart?
No, well, actually, I didn't buy the degree. I sold ads.
So now,
and that got me 200 points extra credit to push my grade up higher.
Look
to
at
make
that,
me
guys.
pass the
Look at
class.
that. Look how the story changes from one episode to the next. Wow, why am I not surprised?
All I'm trying to say, Randy, is that we should just try to help out the kids. But you say that there's dumb kids and there's smart kids. In my view, every child is smart. They just need an opportunity to show their growth.
So you're telling
if
me
you want to shit on people that don't have access to high internet learning, and that's your fault. But I'm not gonna do it.
I'm just saying because I was not smart with that when I was a kid.
No.
I thought I was smart.
No, Randy. I don't want to hear shit like you weren't smart.
First off, I'm just saying. You know it's the first step to change, and especially like when you're addicted to them. You know it's the first thing of when you're gonna grow. You have to admit.
But I always thought you were smart as a kid.
I thought so too, but in real, now that I'm older, damn, I was like, damn, I was not smart. I was kind of dumb.
Did you think you were dumb, or society told you were dumb?
When I was younger, I thought I was smart. As I got older, I was like, I was really a dumb fuck, and still kind of am a dumb fuck.
To be honest, Randy, let's you know what? Let's clear up the air.
No, I'm not cleaning up the air because this is what I'm saying. In order for you to grow as a person, you have to admit your faults. You can't say you're perfect and everything and expect to grow. No, you have to say, you know what? But I really lacked here. So in order to grow, you have to admit some of your faults. You know, I'm not the smartest man, but I know a lot more than I did 5 years ago. But because I know more then, I actually know less now.
But you don't think faults are actually kind of what make you a person who they really are?
Yeah, but you're supposed to identify the fault so you can work on the fault. You make your weakness into a strength.
Yeah, but you always can't build on a fault. Sometimes you gotta let the fault run through. Because you let it take its course.
About? What fault? Bro, you went from like one thing and now you're talking about like, I feel like you're talking about the fault lines in the earth.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I knew it. Bitch.
I'm just trying to help people out there open up their mind. Because I think people sometimes get stuck in their daily routine. Like, you know what's really hurting the world now? What's really hurting the world?
Phones. Kim Kardashian. The Kardashian. No.
Party in the USA is a classic.
Netflix.
Can always be a classic. No, I just...
Hulu.
No.
TV. Too much news. Media.
I think too much news. Yeah, you hit it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I know.
Because have you ever wondered, like, how we are right now? Like, this is just one giant moment. Like, time, it doesn't really even exist. This is not even time. Like, you go from 1:30 to 2:30, that doesn't exist. This is just one giant moment.
Well, technically, it can exist.
Time doesn't exist.
It can, though, if you look at it through the rotations of the Earth. Because you may not be able to go back in time. You can't go to a specific time.
No, time travel is possible.
Hold on. You can't go into a specific time. Reason being, because you have to count how many rotations of the Earth. So it's not by time. You actually, I feel, in order to get to time travel, you're gonna have to. Your basis on time will have to be on the revolutions of the Earth. How many times has it gone around? So if I'm trying to go back, let's say trying to go back 3 years. I'm not going back 12 months. I'm actually gonna be going back maybe 800 rotations of the Earth from today. So we're gonna re-rotate the Earth 800 times in order for me to get back to the time I want to be. So rather than
that does no. You're thinking of Earth rotations. I'm talking about time.
Yes, but time comes from the rotation of the Earth. How many times it's rotating? That's why a full day is a full rotation. So to actually have time travel, you would have to calculate how many times the Earth has gone in rotation from the time that you want to go back to now. So if I want to go back 2 days, I have to go back maybe 2 rotations or a rotation and a half, given on the time that I want to achieve. Because again, time
so
doesn't.
about that. I don't know if that makes sense.
Time only exists based really on the rotations of the Earth and the Sun. That's why a full 24 hours is a full rotation. So time travel is actually based, I feel, in my opinion, on the rotations of the Earth.
That's an interesting theory.
Right?
Kind of makes sense.
Like, in order,
there's some holes in there.
Yeah, but my thing is, like, if we were to go back in time, I feel like that'd really be the most accurate way to get back to where you want to be.
But if you're saying that, and all I'm saying is that we're just one giant moment, because you're going on a rotation. I'm looking on the moment from the universe. That's what I'm looking at. That doesn't exist in the universe. The universe is just, that's what I'm telling.
But how do we know?
I'm pretty sure it's just that.
Yeah, but how do we not know there's rotations within a universe or within galaxies? There's a rotation. That is the trippy part. Think about it.
That's honestly that's true.
The unknown is so unknown that it's like anything, endless possibilities.
Well, they say there's an infinite dimensions.
Exactly.
So maybe a time travel is just break into another dimension?
It can be. It may. Who knows?
That's interesting right there. You think the government already has some kind of shit like that?
I don't think so. I honestly think that's way too advanced for us.
Honestly,
I feel like they maybe thought about. I think they have.
I think they have something like that, but they don't know what it can become.
I feel like they have more of a teleportation device where you can't control it. You gotta.
Well, this is what it says, like in the galaxy, in the universe, those black holes, right?
Yeah.
You go through when you go through a black hole, you don't come out on the other side of the black hole. You enter a different, you know that?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Yeah. So I was telling you, what if you go through a black hole and you come out back of it and then you're in the Civil War again?
It's a possibility.
That's what I was always wondering. I was like, what?
Like that movie Interstellar was so good with Matthew McConaughey.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, this is a definitely big possibility because something can't just turn into nothing. It's got to go somewhere. So whatever gets sucked into a black hole, that has to go somewhere.
But how do you know where the fuck you're gonna land, man? You land in the time of the Egyptians, or you land in what's it called, Avatar, with the blue people.
How do we not know where the black hole is actually a gateway to heaven?
Oh, it does say you're going in. Like when people check out, they see like a tunnel with light in the end.
So that's what I mean. I'm like, who knows what's really in a black hole? We're only speculating. We will in our lifetime, in any lifetime, nobody will know what really is on the other end of a black hole. Because as of right now, everything's only speculation. In my life, I have a question. Personally, I don't think we'll ever find out unless we're able to get a drone or some sort of drone-like technology into a black hole. But
I think that would just burn out the circuits.
That's the thing, though. Once it goes in, is it going to be able to send back information?
You know what? That's pretty deep what you're telling me right now. But that tells me about ghost hauntings. Like, have you seen in the ghost adventure, or like people who do ghost, there's a thing called a residual haunting. A haunting that constantly plays itself like a TV, like a show. It only plays itself at a certain time of the day. Like a moment stuck in time. So for that one moment, did that event that caused that moment, was it so big that caused that event that happened on Earth happen at the same time in the other dimension? Is a ghost haunting, a residual haunting, playing itself from another dimension, but you get to see it from this dimension? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Who knows? I don't know.
I always wondered that.
It's speculation, which I love.
Because there's things called residual hauntings where the thing plays itself out like a movie. So how is it they're playing out like a movie, but we only see it in certain times of the day, like let's say only between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. But it always plays itself out in the same thing. Like there's a ghost does a movement that's stuck all the time. Like, a ghost goes here to the park and comes back every night at 2 a.m. That's what I was wondering. Like, so is it like stuck in its moment, or did we, for that 1 second, it's walking like the two dimensions are connected?
But
that's what I've wondered.
come and think about that. Imagine if we were able to put a drone or some sort of camera on Halley's Comet. Remember, that only comes back around every 100 years. So it just shows you how vast distance it travels. And we don't even know if it does a full circle. It may do a full circle, or it does a full oval. But it could be a full circle.
You know, there's an asteroid going around the universe that literally weighs like a million tons of gold and diamonds on it. It's literally $50 trillion flying around.
Is there any way I can get that?
I think there's
you think if I asked Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk for a loan to get on this rock, you think that if I told them like, hey, I'll give you a piece of this?
You know why Jeff Bezos has so much money? He works for the CIA. Everyone knows that. He has CIA contracts.
I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about. Do you think they'll loan me the money to get to that fucking comet?
There's not enough money for you to get on that comet. The technology for a human to land on that comet doesn't exist. I mean, exist, but for a human to get on it, it doesn't exist. But you can send a satellite through there, but you're not gonna get it back ever.
But what if I send a satellite to hit it to send it this way?
No, because it's gonna crash.
No, but we get tractor beams to hold it.
Okay, now you're onto something.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, maybe. But I don't think there's enough tractor. It does weigh like a billion tons.
Yeah, I think
so
it'll be hard.
You'd probably wipe out like all the people on Earth for gold and diamonds. And
I can live with that price.
And oh, geez, you're going to hell. You'd be the most greediest person that's ever existed. But it really is flying around like that.
Would I be? Because everybody would cease to exist.
You know, all the gold on Earth came from outer space. Gold cannot be produced on Earth. It all came from comets and stuff. A lot of people don't know that, but since I
never knew that.
I read a lot of science books and I watch a lot of science shows
and Reddits.
No, not on Reddit. Actually, books.
I know, but you also read a lot of Reddit. You also read a lot of stuff on Reddit.
No, I don't. I keep an eye out for interesting things on Reddit. But yeah, the only thing that can produce on Earth is diamonds and water. And animals.
All
right.
Yeah, so that's my whole interstellar thing. Where I'm just like, it's just crazy, dude.
Do you think? Sometimes people who read too many books kind of get stuck in a loophole? Like they get stuck in a routine.
Oh my God.
Did you just say that? Don't say that.
Wow.
Read. You saying?
For people who are asking, this is the new tequila we got, Luna Azul. It's actually very
pretty good. Did you put whiskey in here?
Yeah.
Oh, that peanut butter. That's
that Luna Azul. It's good tequila. What was the price on it? What did we pay for it?
$18.
$18. Good
Solid.
price. Good brand. I kind of like it. It's definitely one that if you want a cheap one for a party, and you don't want to break the bank, go Luna Azul.
And it's not that rough too. So yeah, give it props.
This is peanut butter whiskey. It's called Double Tusk. I know there's other peanut butter whiskeys like the Screwball, but I'm a person. I don't like drinking what everybody else is drinking. I like trying new stuff. Double Tusk is real good. Now I kind of want to try the Screwball just to see which one's better. But as of right now,
that's a weird name for a whiskey. Screwball.
Yeah, I like the Double Tusk, and it has elephants. I like the whole elephant concept to it.
I know why you like the elephants. Because they're great animals.
Yeah.
They're great animals.
Well, that's why I got the bottle, just because for that. And it's really good. Honestly,
I think it's okay. It's a little for me, but I understand why you like it though. It's still good, but it's just
peanut butter.
I just don't really like I thought the peanut butter was a little bit overwhelming, but it's okay.
You're overwhelming sometimes, but no one tells you anything. So just throwing that out there.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
So. What was it talking about? People who read a lot of books.
Just to let you know, this was $28, $27.
It's okay.
Worth the buy.
That's okay. Not for everyone, but that's okay.
He's just jealous. But going back to the book thing, yeah. I mean, it's good to read books. It's always good to read books, spread your mind. But the thing about books, I feel like if you're not applying what you're learning, then what the fuck are you reading a book for?
You're just going in circles.
Unless it's a story like Eclipse or like, Twilight, Lord of the Rings. Books like that are cool because, you always...
What's your favorite Twilight book?
Never read them.
Oh, okay.
But, one thing that I learned from one of my old supervisor. He was like, whenever I read a book, I gotta have another book. I gotta have a fictional book because sometimes I just get tired of
balance it out
the nonfiction. So I have to balance it out with a little bit of fiction. You know, so that's key. But I feel like when you read a book, you gotta learn something from it. It can't just be to read. There's something you gotta be picking up. There's something you gotta be applying. You know, you can read the most motivation books in your life, but
it's still not being motivated in the end.
You can be motivating, but your actions say otherwise. You can have a positive mindset, but like I tell people, a positive mindset's only gonna get you so far.
Without
putting
that
in
work
the
ethic,
work, putting in, making a game plan. That's what it is. What I always tell people, what makes people think, or especially with fighters or even athletes, why don't you think athletes say what they say? Why? They have confidence because they've done the work in practice. Fighters, they feel confidence not because maybe they're the best. No, they know how hard they worked. They know how hard they've been working for it. That gives them confidence. That gives them motivation. I can have motivation, but I can fucking not do shit tomorrow. I can say, oh, I'm motivated every day, but my work ethic is fucking trash. Because I have a positive mindset, does that mean I'm going to get what I'm thinking about? No. The way I see things is motivation's 40%. 60% is a hard work.
Yeah.
Is the work you got to do. You can't just be motivated and just expect success. You can't just work hard and expect success. Because you can work hard. We see a lot of people work hard, but they don't become successful. Why? Because they don't have a mindset of like, this is what I'm going to do. This is the game plan. This is what I got going.
So you think people just, not get too deep in it, but if you're reading something like motivation like that or do a psychology, use it. Don't just like...
I say learn the complexity of what it's trying to tell you. I feel too many people see everything as either black and white, or they think every book is going to give their answers to them on a piece of sandwich, on a piece of bread. Personally, me, I'm the type of person, like I've said before, I'm more of a complex person where I tend to see the smaller things. It's the smaller actions. It's not, it's not just a car.
Yeah.
No, for a car to go, you can't just... A car needs every little bit and piece of it in order to do its
job.
It needs the engine. It needs the wheels. It needs the steering wheel. It needs the body. It needs a balance of the weight. For once I don't go too high and once I don't go too, even on some of the Dodge Chargers, the older editions, the battery was in the back. Some parts of the car was in the back to give the weight balance.
That's true. People need to find... You reading something?
So it's like, don't expect for books to give you an answer of a piece of apple pie. You got to really think about what it's telling you, what it's trying to tell you. I feel like too many people try to look for the answer, try to have the answer handed to them, rather than for them to understand the answer and look for the answer themselves. Success is a diet. It's not for everybody. It's not the same things. The same diet's not for everyone.
No, that's true. Yeah, because people can like literally eat a buffet for like days and they only gain like 5 pounds.
And they're still healthy as hell.
Yeah, that's true.
So from the way I've always seen it is like, that's why I like to listen to so many different people. I like getting different perspectives, different ways how people did it, what their dedication is, what their discipline is, what wakes them up, what keeps them going.
Yeah.
Spiritually, mentally, physically, everything, every aspect. So for me, the thing I've told everybody is like, keep the biggest open mind you can. You may hate a person, but keep an open mind to still listen to what he's saying, because you may just learn. I mean, we were just talking about this in the last Tots episode about Joel Osteen. There's something about him I don't like.
Yeah.
Something about him I don't trust. But he said some stuff in his books that I like and that I understand and that I've learned.
Oh, you think he's been too much in that little bubble thing?
People just need to learn how to have an open mind and just learn to understand everybody as an individual. Understand who you are. Understand who this person is. they may be your blood, but understand the differences between people.
That's a good one, Randy. You remind me of that one movie. What's it called? Into the Wild. That's deep. That's good.
I try.
All right. Maybe it's time to wrap it up, man.
I think it is.
Yeah.
And don't wrap up your willy if you get in with the ladies. You know, it's winter. Gets cold. Women love to be held. Wrap it. You know, if you don't.
Or plan B.
If you don't wrap it, she will collect your check. I don't know. There's a saying I wanted to say. I just can't fucking remember it.
Nah,
but thank y'all for listening to another episode of Randy's Rants. Go check it out on Randy's Rants Instagram, Randy's Rants podcast on Instagram. That's the, you know, if you're looking for me, it's Randy's Rants podcast on Instagram. Randy's TV. Rants on YouTube. You know, you can find these episodes audio version on fucking Spotify, Castbox, Apple Podcasts. You can find this on YouTube, Randy's Rants. You can find this almost anywhere. You know, but thank y'all for listening. Randy's one at a time, and let's get it.